Hello everyone and welcome on day 6 of Advent of Cyber. So today's task is going to be on memory corruption. So first things first, you have to start the machine. I already started the machine. And then we have to go on this link over here. It's already open on my browser. As you can see, today's task is going to be a game. So we have to exploit a game's vulnerability basically. Today's vulnerability is going to be buffer overflow. So as you can see, I can move with the arrows here. First of all, I have to talk, and then I can move with the arrows. I can press space to talk with the NPCs or the computer or the tree. And if you press tab, normally it's like this, but if you press tab, you can see that you have a debug console over here. So the debug console, it's either displayed in ASCII or hexadecimal values. So I'm gonna start by talking to this NPC over here. So Van Holy, it says that it's gonna change my name for 1 coin per character. If we go and press space, you can see that I can only type 1 character because I only have 1 coin. So I'm not gonna change my name yet. But if I go back to the computer, I can press space and I make some money like that. So we're gonna make 14 coins. And now that we have the 14 coins, we can go back to Van Holy and talk. So now, as you can see here, I have the variables player name, coins, sub k name, namer name, and inventory items. So all these variables, they have a specific amount of bytes that you can hold. So player name can be maximum 12 bytes, then coins variable can be maximum 4 bytes, and so on and so on. So if I try to give a new name to my character, let's say Scrooge Rocks exclamation mark, as the task says, I'm gonna hit enter. And as you can see, my name is changed, but I didn't lose any coin. Normally I would lose 13 coins since the name was 13 characters, but in this case I gained 20 coins. So why did this happen? The reason why this happened is because my name was supposed to be 12 bytes, but instead I used 13 characters for a new name. So this last character was assigned to one of the bytes of the variable coins. So this means that the variable coins now has exclamation mark as the first byte. If we go on hexadecimal, you can see that this value is 21 in hexadecimal. And now I'm going to show you the ASCII table. And we can see that exclamation mark over here, it's 21 in hexadecimal. This is hexadecimal, this is ASCII, and this is decimal. So 21 in hexadecimal and 33 in decimal. And this is the reason why we can see 33 on my coins. So the game thinks that our coins now is the exclamation mark, so 33 in decimal. So let's try to exploit it now in a different way. I'm gonna do space again, space, and I'm gonna do 4 A's, 4 B's, 4 C's, and then D, E, F, G, let's say. Return, and you see that I have a huge amount of coins. So I hope you understand why this is like this. Like now, as you can see, the coins variable holds the bytes D, E, F, G. In hexadecimal is 44, 45, 46, 47. If we try, there's a nice thing that you need to know here. If we try to convert this, I'm gonna use this tool over here to convert the values of the variable coins from hexadecimal to decimal. So if we do we now have 44, 45, 46, and 47. So if we do 45, 44, 45, 46, and 47 and convert, you can see that the decimal number, it's not equal to the value that we have here. And this happens because if we try to do the opposite, if we take this value over here that we have in coins, so let's do decimal to hexadecimal, and we do 1,190,578,7588 convert, you can see that the hexadecimal number is displayed in backwards order. So it's not 44, 45, 46, and 47, but it's 47, 46, 45, and 44. That's why we have this number over here instead of the number we found before by converting those four hexadecimal numbers. So let's go to answer the questions of today's task. So if we go down here, you can see that we have this question. So if the coins variable had the in-memory value in the image below, how many coins would you have in the game? So we already know that the coins from the hexadecimal numbers to the decimal number that we see in the coins value are backwards. So to be able to find the actual value of the coins that we would have, we need to convert from hexadecimal to decimal, starting from right to left. So 53, 50, 4F, 4F. So we need to do hexadecimal to decimal, 53, 50, 4F, 4F, convert, and this should be the number, the decimal number of the coins that we would have if that was the value of our coins variable. Let's paste it here, submit, and as you can see, that is the correct value. So now what we have to do, we need to find the flag. What is the final flag? What is the value of the final flag? To find the final flag, we need to win the game. So winning the game. McHannibal is about to wrap up the lesson and call it a day. But first, she explains how an attacker could now overwrite any value to the coins variable and have enough to buy the star and finish the game. On hearing this, McGreedy starts laughing maniacally and tells McHannibal they rigged the game so nobody can win. McHannibal is more than welcome to try to purchase the star, McGreedy says. Confused, McHannibal does some quick calculations and concludes she should be able to get enough coins. She looks at you and asks you to show how the vulnerability can be exploited. You notice that she looks a little doubtful, but still, it's now up to you to win the game. Can you get a star in your inventory and prove McGreedy wrong? So what we need to do now, we need to go to Van Holy and do the same thing we did before, change our name. But instead, we need to put more characters this time, enough characters to change the value of the inventory items. First, I'm going to show you that if we go here, even though we have the money, and we try to buy the star, so the ID of star is D, so we have to type D here and press enter. You can see that we can't buy the star. As you can see in the inventory, we don't have the star. We have to talk, but still we don't have the star. So to be able to get the star, since we know that the ID of the star is D, we need to put a D in the inventory items. Let's do this. Now I'm going to talk to Van Hol again and try to put the value D in inventory items. So as you can see, I typed 44 characters plus D, which is 45 characters. And if you count over here the values, the cells basically, you can see that till here, they are 44. So the 45th value is going to be stored in the inventory items variable. So this means that the first byte of the inventory items is going to be D. And now if I press enter, you can see that I got a star in my inventory. Now let's go to talk to the tree. And as you can see, The tree says, "You got the star. Thanks for getting me ready for Christmas. Here's your flag." And this is the flag. This is the flag which answers the last question of this task. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new, and see you on day 7 of Advent of Cyber.